Hello, welcome. This is Dustin over at True Protection. Wanted to do a quick video on how to do some automation setup in alarm.com. We get phone calls sometimes where we have customers saying, man, it's really difficult for me to get in. I got to punch in my code for my door lock to unlock my door. Then I got to go to my security panel, disarm it. Is there a way that I can put in a code on the door and it just disarms the security panel if I put that in? So we're going to show you how to do that today. Once you get into your alarm.com app, you're going to see your home screen, which we see here. Down at the bottom, you'll tap on More, and then we're going to go to Automation right here in the middle. Once we tap there, it's going to pop up and show us our current automations. Once this loads here, then it'll show us that. And so we have a couple that are on, some that are off. These are all set by default on here. But if we want to add one, we'll tap the plus down in the bottom right-hand corner. We'll create a new rule, and then it's going to pop up and ask us when, which is a trigger, and then, which is the action. So we're going to select a device. We're going to say when a lock, let's say we just want to do the front door is unlocked, and we're done with that. Then what do we want to happen? We want the security panel to disarm. Now it is giving us a warning down here at the bottom. It says any user with access to the selected lock at the time of use will be able to disarm the system, regardless of whether the user has been given security panel access or not. Now in a previous video, we created a user that only has access to a lock, and that's what this is referring to. Now that user in that video, we only gave access to the side lock, not the front door lock, which is what we've done on this one. So it actually won't affect that. But if we had a user that only had access to the front door lock and not to the security panel, then if we create this rule, it's going to allow that user to be able to disarm the security panel without having access to actually disarming the security panel by using their code on the door. So you'll want to make sure that any type of rule that we build through here, that you want everyone that is a user to be able, in this scenario, to have access to that lock. They also need to also have access to disarm the security system for it. So we're going to tap done up here at the top, and then it has our built rule here. So when the front door is unlocked, then the security panel will disarm. And you can run that at all times, or you can run it only during specific times. If you have a business or anything like that this security system is on, then you can make it Monday through Friday. You can set it, 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. or so, and that way it only runs during specific times. For now, we'll leave it at all times, tap done. And then in the top right-hand corner, we're going to tap on save. It's going to ask us to name our rule. So we always try to put in something that makes some sense. So lock, unlocked, disarms panel. Tap OK. And then it'll pop up here on top. So you see we have lock, unlocked, disarms panel. Now if we messed up, we said, oh, we need to edit this, we can tap on the pencil here, tap on what we need to do, tap the lock, say we need it to be the side door, then we can just tap back and forth on that so that we can get it all set the way that we need it. If you want it to do both, then you would just create a second rule and then select the other lock, tell it to do the same thing, and it'll get done that way. But that's how you create automation rules through your alarm.com app to work with your security panel. Thanks for watching.